Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom. Da 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 doom da da doom doom da 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 doom da doom doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom da. Sibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom doom. Doom, sibba da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom da doom da doom doom, sibba da boom 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 boom. Titan in the morning, sibba da doom da doom da do do da do 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 do. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba doop. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba doop. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. So Titan in the morning. Hi, my name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning. Because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titans groove. Sit it, ta 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 ta. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there.
So with our Trans Ally Collective, oftentimes we center the trans, but we kind of don't talk about the ally and the allyship a lot. So I'm thrilled in this full circle moment to bring up a very big ally for the TAC program to kind of also continue to kind of ground us in a spoken word piece. Titan Capri.
Y'all just woke up and y'all alive and y'all are good. Can we say good morning? Good morning. It feels so good. It feels so good. Y'all, I am so honored to be on. Joelle just mentioned it was a full circle moment. I remember years and years ago, Ian and I going to get us a BOGO, you know, a 99-cent meal deal and talking about things like this. So I'm gonna be quick. My piece today is called I Am Ally. As an ally, I'm here to support, uplift, change the narrative of the outlook of society when it comes to my trans sisters and brothers, making sure that people of trans experience have a human experience of being seen and heard and understood, centering you as my planning and curating of safe and brave spaces could, would, and should. I am not lost in this world and things happening within, how some of us are being treated by their next of kin. We know what we need to do to get our community through. I am ally, from me to you. I am ally, because that's what we do. I am ally. See, let's not get it twisted. I know where I stand in this space of being a black gay man. And I thought I was showing up as an ally, you know, effective, not knowing 100% protected. Let me introduce you to the Trans Ally Collective. 2019 was not so long ago, you see. It started after they didn't recognize Tracy the way we as a community did. They hid us not to make a fuss, saying things like he instead of she, boy instead of girl. In this world, burials taking away your identity, people hanging on to what they want you to be. We were no longer going to hide. We felt that it was our time to show our pride. I am ally. From me to you, I am ally. Because that's what we do. I am ally. So today and every day going forward, I want you to know, before you choose to walk through those doors, easy? No. Are we going to vet you? For sure. So here are a couple of things to know, right? When you apply to be an ally, first you must have the knowledge. Then you must understand that representation is key in all of our plans. Making sure you have someone capable to sit at the table, knowing what allies means is being part of what I call the village, tribe, gang, my chosen family. Ally means the collective, being selective of those who are protected. I am ally, from me to you. I am ally, and that's what we do. I am ally. So if that's what we do, let me give you a couple of thank yous. Thank you to the normal nominee. Thank you to Dr. Beck. Thank you to Joelle, hot girl, ice girl, city girl, material girl. Thank you to Maya. Thank you to Sasha, Barbie. Thank you to Bianca. Hey, Bianca. Thank you to Coco. Thank you to Taylor. Thank you to Michaela. Thank you to the Mahogany Project, Vernis McFarland. Thank you to SOSU, Saving Our Sisters United, Atlantis, Capri, my last name, Narcissus. And thank you, Tracy, for being unapologetically who you were. We honor you and we hold space for you. Signed, an ally to the Trans Ally Collective. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Ty. And
Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Look, y'all, good morning. So I did a little something this morning, but I want to say it again one more time for y'all. Hold on a second. Let me get it right because, you know, I haven't seen you in a minute. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning to you, y'all. Good morning. Look, let me tell y'all something. It's a good morning. So for those of you who are just coming in, just seeing me for the first time, hearing and feeling and all of that stuff, what I want you to do is I want you to reach down deep and I want you to say it like you mean it, right? So we're going to say it one more time. We're going to come on in. Y'all with me this morning? Y'all, hold on now. Hold on. You got to be with me. You with me? Okay. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, it tastes so good when you sip it like that. I know some of y'all are probably looking at it talking about it's not a sip, but you know what? That's a sip. Hey, Lucy Lou. Good morning. Now, you know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Hey, Lucy Lou. Bet says he must get a local check. Oh. So Granny says, hey, Miss Mamas. You know what? Let's do it then. Let's do it. Hey, Granny. Hey, Miss Mamas. If I'm Miss Mamas, then I'm Miss Mamas. Hey, good morning. Good morning to Miss Mamas. Okay. Good morning. Look, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know where I stand. Y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know I'm good with the skin that I'm in, and y'all know what I do, right? So none of that. Let me tell you what I want to say. Y'all caught that? What I want to say. What I want to say is good morning to you. I'm securing the skin that I'm in. I'm loving where I'm at and who I am in this season and the next. So there is I'm not upset that they call me Miss Mamas. I'm not upset that they just said something, he or she. Why would I be upset? I know where I'm at. So y'all, this is what I want to say. I think a lot of times what we do is that we let people come into our space, our place, our lives, our
spirit, right, and our energy, and we allow them to run amok. Y'all know we've talked about this before. Hey, Italian beauty, good morning. So we talk about, so I want you today, any day going forward, I want you to embrace who you are. I don't have to argue with you about who I am because I know who I am. Y'all got me this morning? Y'all got me this morning? Okay, I'm just saying. Hey, Alexis Paris, good morning. Thank you for being here. Good morning to you. Good morning. Now, y'all, we're going to go ahead on and do it because I see some new people coming in. I see some people that I met over the weekend here. So I want to do this, right? Y'all know that I always take a sip. So I want to know what's in your cup and where you from. Yes, and you can get these. Yeah, I'm going to let you know where you can get these. So I want to know what's in your cup and where you from. This morning, I got a nice old hot piping cup. Hold on. Of coffee. I think it's some blueberry and some vanilla. That right there. Okay, Alexis, look. Houston, she said, Houston and water. Let me tell you, Alexis, ain't nothing wrong with a little H2O. Ain't nothing wrong with a little libation. Get you right. You need to drink some water, okay? Get you some water. I love some good old water, right? So I'm drinking a coffee here, Alexis, right here. But look, I got me a good old thing of water right here. Look. And you can find this in my shop. Look, you can find you a 40 ounce in the shop, baby. You can find you a 40 ounce. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead on and do it. While y'all are letting me know what's in your cup and where you're from, I want y'all to go ahead and tippity tap the middle of that screen. TikTok, let me know that y'all are in. I got a goal of some hearts. I think it goes like this. Yeah. You know, if you can do that, that's good. Instagram, I see you. Let's go ahead. Thumbs up, hearts, like, follow, share. YouTube, Facebook, Podbean, X, all of y'all. Thumbs up, hearts. Y'all show me some love this morning. Indeed. All right, y'all. So while we're getting people coming in and talking and doing what they're doing right this morning, I want to say this to you. I want to say that my topic today is let's rewind my first time at SOS, right? Saving Ourselves Symposium. I think a lot of times we, well, let me not say we. Well, I've talked to quite a few people, right? And sometimes we are not into doing something for ourselves per se on that. So Saving Ourselves Symposium, doing for ourselves. Y'all stay with me for a second. Stay with me. It's a little warm in here this morning. Hold on. It's probably this coffee. That's probably what it is. I mean, if you're telling me that's what it is, then that's probably what it is. But I'm good. We're going. Y'all know what? I don't know what it is about popping the fan. I don't know what it is, but it just sounds good. It does. That old pop, that old that pop. So, anyways, let's do this. Hold on, y'all. Let me sit up a little bit. I gotta sit up and make sure I'm right for y'all. So here's the thing, right? So I went to SOS for my first time this weekend. And y'all, I want to say this. I'm gonna talk through, but I think a lot of times we don't know what's out in the universe, and I'm gonna put it like that, because we haven't experienced it. Y'all with me? And so this weekend, I was so honored and thankful that I experienced SOS. It's not your bigger, right, conferences or summits, and it's basically it reminded me of a family reunion, and I'm gonna get into that. But I want to talk to you about being prepared for your future, being prepared for who you are and what you are, and what type of advocacy that you're doing, and things like that. Y'all know I'm all about advocacy, right? And so I want to talk to you all about what that looks like from two sides, right? What that look like for you going to these conferences and these conventions and things like that. But on the other side is, what does that look like in your life? Is it something that you want to do? Is it something that you should do? Is it something that you feel that you were willing to spend this money and time and energy on? So I'm going to talk about all of that. But I just want to say, Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna start off. Look, I'm gonna go back. Hey, y'all, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Julia, good morning. Y'all know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Y'all know I love it, right? So y'all come on in and come talk to me. Come on in and come talk to me this morning. Yeah, that's it. Come in and talk. Come on in and come talk to me. Y'all, I feel like I want to wet my whistle. Hold on. Mhm. Wet my whistle. Mm. That's it. Thank you so much, Sandra. I appreciate you. Good morning. Thank you for all that sunshine. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. This morning, let's rewind. My first time, SOS. So I want to say something about the preparation, right? Before SOS. So I've heard good things about SOS, Saving Our Souls Symposium. Saving Ourselves Symposium. I don't know why I keep wanting to throw souls in there. But anyway, we got some souls. And so I'm going to this year, they were Saving Ourselves Symposium, and they were Black to the Future. Black to the Future is what they were, right? Black to the Future. And so, y'all, I've heard a lot about SOS, and I've never been, right? So, of course, it's just my first time, but I've never been. So I wanted to go, I wanted to do that. I was a part of a couple of organizations. I wasn't able to go physically be in the space and things like that. And they have scholarships and all of those things. So this is what I did for me, right? What I did for me was that I chose to go ahead and make sure that I was in the building. Y'all with me? So here's the thing, y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know I love advocacy. Y'all know I advocate for my community. But let's be clear and let's be open and honest. I advocate for myself first off, right? There's a lot in this world that I don't know. There's a lot in this space that I don't see, that I don't feel, that I can't understand, right? Because I haven't been in those positions and places and spaces in order to do that. Y'all stand, y'all got me? Y'all with me? So what I like to do is be in the building. How can I affect change if I'm not in the building? How can I be there for my community if I'm not in the building? There are things in this world that are moving and shaking and all over the place, 24 hours a day. And y'all, sometimes we are not a part of that. We are looking at stuff from a small window, right? That we think we know things because we hear things in the media and all of that, and we don't. Okay. So Saving Ourselves Symposium is a space, and I'm gonna read to you what they have here, and so that we know. Because y'all, look, what I know in advocacy, a lot of times if you don't have somebody that's standing next to you, standing next to the man, to the woman, to them, they, he, she, if you don't have anybody standing next to you that knows a little bit, you could be lost, right? You could be lost. So I always want to take something back. I always want to make sure that I'm in the building, but I'm in the building in a capacity of a sponge. I'm taking it all in, but I'm also understanding what it is that they do. Y'all with me? I want to know what they do. I want to know how they can affect change in my community, or how they can assist me in identifying what change needs to be made in my community. Y'all with me? All right, stay with me. Okay, Santana. Okay, stay with me. Yes, indeed. Yes, of course. I mean, shoot. This is my show, so I'm gonna read. If you don't look, let me tell y'all something. Look, y'all know I'm all about the thing because I like break it down to me like I got a 5th grade education and I'm only holding up 4 fingers. You feel me? I don't want you to be all up there in the clouds because sometimes I can't go in the clouds. Every now and then I can fly like I flew this weekend, but sometimes I'm on the ground. Sometimes I'm in the ditch covered in mud. So I need for you to be able to tell me what it is. So y'all, what I've adopted is that I'm going to always break it down, right? I'm going to always break it down. And those of you who get it, you get it. Those of you who don't get it, I'm breaking it down so you can get it, right? And if by any chance, any of you would like for me to break it down further, just hit my inbox, and that's what we'll do. Y'all with me this morning? Y'all with me? That's what we'll do. All right. Thank y'all so much for being in. Hey, Mo, good morning. Okay. This is me watching from Facebook today. Hey, Mo, good morning to you. Good morning. I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Hey, good morning. 504 girl said, good morning. I love you too, 504 girl. I love all those O's and R's and INGs. All right. So Saving Ourselves Symposium, right? Saving Ourselves Symposium. Y'all, so this is what, so let me say this. In this hustle and bustle, there are many conventions and many summits that you can attend. What I liked about SOS, right? And I'm holding this like I'm Vanna Black or something, huh? Look, what I liked about SOS was that it was laid back. It was slow moving for me. Now, some people might not like that, right? Some people want the hustle and bustle. But here's the thing. If I'm going to be effective in the change in my community, I need you to slow it down. 5th grade education and only holding up 4 fingers, right? So I love this aspect, this approach. I love this, that you take time, right? And for someone's first time, I wasn't lost. They had sessions, they had breakout rooms, they had all of these things going on. They had entertainment, all of that. But I was able, right, to move through this and around this in a way that I was able to comprehend. Y'all with me? Oh, I'm taking my time this morning. So if y'all came here this morning for me to go on and go straight through it, then that's not what's happening this morning, because I want y'all to make sure that y'all know, right? And so I've heard so much about SOS in the past, so I wanted to be in the building, okay? 504 girl said, SOS? Yes, never heard of this one. Okay, 504 girl, let me tell you, because you know we got to talk. We got to talk. This is a place for us to go. This is a place for us to go. And I say us because I'm going back, right? So we like right now in 2025, we don't know what the future may hold. We don't know what's happening, what's going on, right? But we do know this. If we are able to make a way, we're going to make a way. So 504 girl and everyone else has never heard of SOS is Saving Ourselves Symposium. Saving Ourselves Symposium. Okay? Saving Ourselves Symposium. That's what it is. And I'm going to read to you, 504 girl, what it is. Okay? Okay, 504 girl, I'm going to hit you up. Okay? So it says here, greetings and salutations, gentle folk. Welcome to Atlanta and to Saving Our Souls. I always want to say Saving Our Souls. What is with me saving our souls? Anyways, Saving Ourselves Symposium. Hey, good morning. Thank you so much. SOS 2025. A gathering rooted in the legacy of Black brilliance, resilience, and innovation. We are thrilled to host you for this transformative experience as we boldly move back Black to the future. Strategies, opportunities, and solutions. Y'all, that's how I'm reading it. Okay. This year's theme is both a call to action and celebration. As we confront the evolving challenges facing Black LGBTQIA plus communities in the South, we do so with vision, creativity, and unshakable commitment to one another. Together, we'll explore what's possible when we center our voices, amplify our strategies, and shape futures that honor our histories and our dreams, right? Same here, Dominique. It was great meeting you as well. I wish that we could have had a little bit more time to like chat it up and things like that, but I'm sure I will see you in the future. Indeed. And thank you for all that you do for us, Dominique. Okay. And then so what it is so throughout the conference, you'll connect with change agents, catch it, change agents, thought leaders, artists, healers, and advocates who are pushing the boundaries of what liberation can look like. Expect dynamic preliminaries actionable workshops, and joyful spaces of community, culture, and care, right? So y'all, I'm reading this because I want y'all to know piece by piece, right? So I said to myself, I said self, and myself said, what you gonna do? I'm going to SOS. How you gonna get there? I got it. I got it. I'm gonna get myself there, right? I'm gonna get myself there. I'm gonna make sure that I'm in the space because I've been told and I've heard that SOS is the place to be. So I said, well, let me get little old tight Capri, let me be in the building. And y'all, I'm so thankful that we did. But let me keep going because I want to get to that. So in the beginning, y'all saw, if y'all were here in the beginning, and you can rewatch it. I think I'm going to play it again. I did a piece for the Trans Ally Collective, right? Something that I was a part of back in 2019. It was an idea. It was a thing that we took to task and that we did. And I was so thankful to be a part of it. Full circle, 2019 was when the Trans Ally Collective was born, basically. Here it is, 2025, and now I'm on the main stage with the Normal Anomaly, and I'm reading the piece, right? So I'm gonna get to that. Hold on a second. Let me finish. All right. So your presence here matters. Whether this is your first SOS, it was mine, or you've been with us since the beginning, you are a part of a powerful collective moving with intention, grounded in purpose, and ready to shape what's next. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? So this is what I want to say to you all, because I sometimes, in this advocacy work, we don't get it, how we're connected, how we are somebody else's savior, right? And I don't want to put that on your shoulders and make you feel like you got to save everybody, right? But in this work that I do, right, and I'm using an I statement here, I made a promise to my God, to my higher power, to my spirit that says that not on my watch. I'm not letting my community down. I'm not letting my community go through. I'm not doing that. If I can do something to help, then I'm going to do it, and not on my watch. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be representation. And that's what I'm going to do. Right. And so I figured to further my journey and to be better in who I am, I needed to be at SOS. Y'all follow me? Okay, then. All right. Right. 504 girl said that made me want to be at the next one. That made me hype. Let me tell you, 504 girl, I still got a little bit more to tell you. But yeah, we're going to be at the next one. We're going to be at the next one. You're going to come through. Hey, the King HNIC. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to, hey, nephew. Good morning. Hey, Dad. Hey, Daniel. Good morning. Hey, look, let me tell y'all something. You right. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to do it right. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know it makes me laugh, y'all, and I'm gonna get to this. It makes me laugh because I think people feel that they can come on to your platform, and I know I'm on social media, so I don't have no qualms with that. But you're gonna come on and tell me, like So y'all know this is not me trying to go to bat with anybody. I'm not arguing, fussing, or fighting with anybody about who I am and what I love and how I show up. That's not the case. What the case is that this is real life. This is real time. And so if it's happening to me on this platform and when I'm out in the public, then I know it's happening to whoever this is back here, whoever you are back here. My spirit is telling me to speak on it because it's affecting you, but it also affects me. Right? I'm securing my skin and I don't care what you say or how you do it. That's not the thing. What the thing is that I'm sitting here talking about my community, right? And you want to sit up here and attack what I look like or how I show up. Okay, do you? Let me tell y'all something. And this is for everybody out there. This is what we're going to say this morning. 3 things that we're always going to do, right? Y'all with me? 3 things that we're always going to do. Y'all stay with me. Come on. Don't you go for that refrigerator. Don't you go. Stay right here. Three things that we are always going to do, right? We're going to show up and show out. We're going to show up and show out. That's what we're going to do. Number two, we're going to look good doing it. That's number two, right? We're going to look good doing it. And number three, we're going to smell good. Now, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm talking about today, but we're gonna show up and show out. We're going to know our ish. We're going to talk our ish. We're going to be there for our community. We're going to advocate. But number two, we're going to show up and look good. We're going to make sure that all eyes are on us because I got my power, I'm in position, and I'm on purpose. And the third thing is we're going to smell good. Y'all know I love a good smell good. And y'all may say, oh, this is petty. This is not. No. Representation is key. I'm going to show up. I'm already on point. I got my words. I got my cues. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. Boom. Number two, I'm going to look good doing it, right? And that's looking good. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If I look good to myself when I look in the mirror, I'm looking good, right? And then I'm going to smell good. I always got to look. I always got to look. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, look, we're going to change the narrative. You ain't got to do all of that. Be you. Stand in your ish. Be just who God made you to be. And I guarantee you, if you land on that every single time, you step out them doors, you step onto that pavement, you step onto that train, that plane, that automobile. If you go into the boardrooms, if you do all of that right there, you're going to be okay. Y'all with me? You're going to be okay. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Okay, Mo, look, I'm telling you, you need this fan? Look, let me tell you, somebody gave me this fan and I've been using it for the dickens. Baby, let me tell you, I am here. And that's how, look, y'all. Look, I'm telling you, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Anybody that know me, if you ever come, I'm a smell good person. I love some good cologne. Look, I'm hearing this and in here. When I got up this morning, I said, oh, I'm doing the deodorant and I'm going to smell good for myself. Because if I'm going to show up and I'm going to talk my ish, then that's what I'm going to do. You feel me? And I know y'all saying that, okay, well, Titan, that's kind of vain. That's not vain. That's me saying I know where I am. I know what my superpower is. My superpower is I know my ish. I can talk a good game. I can get into spaces and places because I know where I'm going and what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not going to show up. I know my power. So catch it. Three P's. I know my power. My power is that I am someone that I got the gift of gab, but also my spirit is good, right? I claim that. My spirit is good. So when I come into these spaces and places, right, I'm all about, hey, so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for what you're doing. Are you a hugger, right? And if not, I'll shake your hand. But I love a good hug. You feel what I'm saying? But be cute. Be sexy. Be good looking. Whatever it is that you feel that you want to do that, but then smell good. Smell good, baby. Take some time. Take some time. Find a fragrance that complements your energy, complements your spirit, right? And you roll with that. I know I kind of got off a little bit, y'all, but y'all know where I'm at. My spirit is telling me that somebody needed to hear that. You don't have to conform to what anybody else says that you are or what you should be. You live your life and you do you and be who you are. You with me? And stand firm on that. Because I'm going to tell you, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. There's somebody for everybody. But until I get that somebody, I'm going to show up and talk my ish. I'm going to look good and I'm going to smell good, right? And that's me doing that in the realm of what I can do. Not of what nobody else look like. Not of what nobody else does over here. You feel me? All right, y'all, come on. Ooh, somebody acting up. I'm not acting up, 504 girl. I'm just saying. Okay, yes, check that. That's what we're gonna do this morning. We're gonna check it because y'all, it's real life, it's real time. We can't just skip over things, y'all. We are tired. We are tired, right? We are tired of letting people just tell us what we can do and where we can go. So I'm no. Until they tell me I can't, or until they shut me down, or whatever they're gonna do, that's what we're gonna do this morning. All right, y'all with me? Okay. Hey, James, good morning. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back real quick. Mo said you look fabulous. Thank you so much, Mo. Thank you so much. Look, y'all, I think I want to sip just a little bit. Hold on. So, y'all, this is my thing, right? This is my thing. Thank you so much, Mo. Hey, James, good morning. 504 girl. Okay, give me some claps and snaps. Y'all, I love it. Give me all of that. Mo said, yes, heavy on look good and smell good. All eyes on us. That's the part right there, baby. Look, y'all, I don't have to have an approval from nobody else as long as I'm good with what's looking back at me in the mirror. Y'all better watch out because I'm coming. All right. So lastly, let me say this because I want to give a shout out to Madriquez for making me feel welcome, checking in on me, and all of the things like that. So he says, as I stated last year, always remember you are an answer to a question. You are the change we need to see. And you are the challenge to oppressive systems. I want to bring this back one more time, right? You are an answer to a question. I'm going to let that sit just for a second. Somebody out there asking a question and they need an answer, and you are the answer to the question. Okay. You are the change we need to see. Oh, I got my glasses on today. Can we look? You are the change. You are the change. You are the change we need to see. And then lastly, you are the challenge to oppressive systems. Madriquez, Deputy Director, Southern AIDS Coalition, Program Director, Saving Ourselves Symposium. So, y'all, I'm in this space and I'm honored that even in this space, my name still is alive, right? I'm gonna get to that in just a second. See, there we go. Here we go. I thought you were Miss Netta. You know what, y'all? Let me let me talk about it. Because I don't know if we think that Miss Netta, is something that you can use. Oh, you thought I was, like literally thought I was. But see here, but here's the thing, friend. Here's the thing. So why would you think I was Miss Netta and not who I am? Right? I think that Miss Netta has had people use her as, oh no. Hold on. We're gonna chat about it. Oh no, you didn't make me mad. I'm just saying, because this is what people do, right? And this is nothing against you. If you really thought that I was Miss Netta, then so be it, so be it. But Miss Netta has been the butt of jokes. Miss Netta has been the put down, she has been someone that people have made fun of and all of that. And it's always, and so I'm just gonna be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought y'all got a piece because y'all said that I look like Miss Netta. And so to you, just coming on, because I don't think I've ever seen you before or even spoke with you, but just coming on, there have been people before you that have said, oh, Miss Netta, as if that was a put down or a let down. I uplift Miss Netta and all of who Miss Netta is, right? I uplift Miss Netta and who she is. And we're not going to do that here on this platform. We're not going to do that. We're not going to laugh and kiki and ha ha. Oh, Miss Netta, da 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 da. No, no, no. We're not going to do that. She's a human being, just like I am, that deserves respect in that. So I would be dismissed, right? I would be remiss if I sit here and I let people say that in a negative way, right? Because that's what it was. But if you want to call me Miss Netta, then you do that. Come through, Miss Netta, because evidently Miss Netta is doing what she needs to do, right? Because she's on everybody's lips. She's in everybody's mindset. She's doing what she's doing. So that's the way you do that. Miss Netta, we hold space for you. We uplift you and all of who you are. You are a human first off. And I have no qualms with that. So, Miss Netta, if you hear this, I have been called you upwards of 15 times. And there we are. And there we are. And there we are. So, y'all, if I look like Miss Netta, then so be it. Y'all tell Miss Netta to come contact me. Tell Miss Netta I want to talk with her because they say we look like twins. That's what they said. That's what they said. They mistake me for her all the time. So that's what I'm talking about this morning. And this goes right along with Saving Ourselves Symposium. Madrika has just said, you are the answer to a question. You are the change we need to see. Right? You are the challenge to oppressive systems. Madrika has just said that in the booklet. Y'all, there was a time that I would have ha-ha and kikied. But I know what it's like to be on the other side of the joke. I know what it's like for people to tell me that I shouldn't exist 100% in this body and in this spirit and this energy that I'm in. I know what it feels like to do that. So on this platform, oh, we won't do that to Miss Netta. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not on this platform and not on my watch. And not on my watch. All right, y'all. Let me continue. Thank you so much for the comment. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Undefined. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for that. Kim says you don't look nothing like Netta. And you know what, Kim? I'm good with that. But thank you for that. Okay. Said, I love how you uplift people like that. Indeed. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Look, y'all, we're not going to run from it. We're not going to turn away from it. We're going to be about that life. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Right. And that's not a threat. Right. That's not anything to that. What we're going to do is that we all are here on this earth for a reason. I don't believe my purpose is to ever do that. Be that. Okay. Thank you, nephew. I see you. Baby, let me tell you, my people over here, muting people, kicking people out. Y'all better do. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. All right. So here's the thing. So I prepared, right? I read y'all, what Madrika said here, what SOS is about and going forward. So I'm going to pause for a second from the book. And I want to speak to you all. So I heard so much about SOS. I heard so much about it's the summit or the convention I need to attend. So I wanted to be there. So I made a way for me to be there, right? I didn't want to ask anybody. I didn't want to do a scholarship or anything like that. I wanted to come to this gathering. You heard it was a gathering. I wanted to come to this gathering, right? Solo, so that I can get what I needed to get and take back to my community. Because there are things out here in this world that we need to know about. There are things in this particular climate right now that we need to know about. And a lot of times we don't get the truth from what's on TV, what's on our phones. It's a lot of things that are diluted and muted and things like that, right? So I wanted to go somewhere where they were going to be honest with me, with people that look like me and lived like me. Y'all with me? Y'all with me this morning? Okay. Mo said, clock it. Okay. Okay. And the way that they do Netta is wrong too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's why we're not doing that on this platform. Hey, Miss Gwen, good morning. Good morning to you. So I want to say this right here, right? I want to say this because it says that this year's theme is both a call to action and celebration as we confront the evolving challenges facing Black LGBTQIA plus communities in the South, right? In the South. Y'all, sometimes we don't understand how important it is for solidarity. We don't understand how important it is for you to be my brother's keeper, my sister's keeper, their keepers. We don't understand how powerful that is. So I wanted to go and check this out. Because, I do the Titan Capri experience. In the Titan Capri experience, I curate spaces and places that are brave and safe, right? And a lot of times we don't know that we need those spaces, right? Until we don't have them. Okay. So I said last year, I said, my spirit said, Titan. I said, They said, you going to SOS? I said, yes. They said, you got the funds? Yes. You going to do it? Yes, I'm going. So y'all, I planned for this almost a year ago, right? But I wanted to make sure. So let me tell y'all about the traveling and getting to SOS. I went on to the website, Southern AIDS Coalition. I went onto the website. Let me make sure. Let me quote this correctly, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure that I got the. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, so Southern AIDS Coalition.com. I wanted to. Okay, y'all. So I believe that it's .com, right? So I'll figure that out. I'll get that out and I'll put it into the comments. But I went to the website and I looked at what it would take for me to get there. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I looked at what it would take for me to get there, right? How much is it going to cost? And where I'm at, right? How much is it going to cost? Now, here's the thing, y'all. Number one, I need to know how I'm going to get there. And I need to know if I'm going to be comfortable while I'm there. Y'all stay with me. Stay with me. How am I going to get there? And if I'm going to be comfortable while I'm there. Now, look, y'all, let me tell y'all something. If I want to go somewhere and I want to look good and if I want to go somewhere and I want to talk my ish and I want to do this and do that and I want to look good and smell good, I need to be comfortable. Because let me tell y'all something. I can be the best person, know my ish, talk my ish, do all the things that I can do. But if I'm not comfortable in where I'm at, then the message can be lost. Then the actual energy can be crossed. You feel what I'm saying? My spirit can be out here fighting this battle, but I'm not landing the plane. Do you understand what I'm saying? So how am I going to get there? How much is it going to cost? And can I be comfortable? Those were my thoughts. Because I want you, all of you advocates that are on here, right? I want you to protect your peace. And protecting your peace is making sure that you are good. Feed into yourself. Plant seeds into you. So here I am. I'm going to SOS. That's a fact. I'm going. Right? Now, what is it going to take for me to get there? And yes, we all run in. We all want a BOGO, buy one, get one free. We want a good old discount. I am a 99-cent person. I'm a discount person. I'm going to do that. But let me tell you something here. Y'all come in here. Come in here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You are an advocate. You are a content creator. You are an influencer. You are someone of lived experience, right? Protect your peace. And how do you protect your peace, Titan? I make sure that I'm comfortable. So you may have to spend a couple of more dollars to be comfortable. I like to get on the plane, have some leg room and a window seat. So I might have to do that, but I'm going to plan for that, right? I got a budget, and then within my budget, I want to be comfortable. You with me? You deserve to be comfortable. So for all of you who are flying and traveling and doing all of this, right, for the greater good, for the community, I want you to do something for yourself and protect your peace and be comfortable. Y'all, I think better when I'm comfortable. I feel better when I'm comfortable. I work better when I'm comfortable. Let me tell you. Hey, Keisha, good morning. I know you're in training class. That's all right. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to SOS. Now I need to plan accordingly. What's my budget? How much can it be? So I go onto the site. Let me see. It's from this day to this day. You with me? This is the hotel. They give you a discount on the hotel. And it was a nice hotel. I loved it. Give you a discount. I was going to come for the actual summit and leave the day like early morning on the. No. I want to be comfortable. I came down the day before. I was able to book my room. I had some points. I had some coupons. I was able to book my room and do what I needed to do. You with me? And then number 3 on that. So what do I want to do? I checked it. I want to be a part of this and this. I want to see this and I want to do that. But I also had room built in for me to take a break, me to take a nap, me to go and check out something. I called a friend while I was in Atlanta, and they came over and we chilled and we hung out and things like that. I had time. You understand what I'm saying? I know that I was going to SOS. Let's rewind. My first time going to SOS. You with me? I didn't want it to be chaotic because I wanted to be in the right mindset, in the right spirit, in the right energy when I showed up. I dressed accordingly to how I was feeling. I brought myself. You understand what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. I know that some of us are not able to be comfortable, especially when somebody else is footing the bill. I'm saying to you this morning, if at all possible, protect your peace, upgrade your seats, do whatever it is that you can do to be comfortable for you. And if you are representing someone, an organization, this and that, let that be in your contract. Let that be in your invoice. Let them know that in order for you to be at your utmost, for you to come in and deliver the thing you need to deliver, you got to be comfortable. Now, can you do it every single time? Maybe not. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm a firm believer of the 75-80 rule. If it works out 75 to 80% of the time, then I'm going and I'm going to make it happen. And sometimes I may have to use my own dime in order to make sure that I am comfortable. You with me? Okay, we there. All right. So I knew I was going to SOS. I had heard a lot about it and all of that. So I started planning for me to go because I needed to be in the room. And especially in 2025, we need to be in the room at the table. And I don't care if you are not necessarily at the table and you are talking your ish about your thing, being at the table and in the room with others that are doing that, that's a blessing in itself. Y'all feel me this morning? All right. So I get there, right? I know nothing about what's going on until I get the booklet. Y'all, I realize that in this booklet, 2 of the organizations that I have been a part of and still affiliated with were doing presentations. One was the Truth Project, Kevin Anderson. He was showing our short film and We Rest on Giants. Y'all, I had no idea. Come on, universe. I had no idea. Imagine me planning to go to SOS solo just so that I can be in the building, not even knowing that my short film was already in the building. It was going to be screened. Come on, right? Then secondly, the normal anomaly. I started out in this work with the normal anomaly and the Trans Ally Collective. For me to be there, and then they asked me, they said, hey, Titan, you're going to be at SOS? I was like, yeah. And they said, oh, well, can you what do you think? Can you do a little something? And I said, sure. They said, how about you open up with a poem or a piece? Y'all, I'm sitting here like, wait, what? Most definitely. Because I live for my trans sisters and brothers and people of trans experience, right? And so I think a lot of times we don't understand the power of who you are and what's going on. And I'm saying all of this for a reason, because there were a couple of people that said that they want to go to these summits and these conventions, but they can't, right? And I understand that because I couldn't before. You with me? But if I would not have went, or if I have not, I was on the plane jotting down in my journal, and I said, Lord, if I would not have gone to this SOS, I would have missed out on a lot. I would have missed out on the prayers, the energy, the love, my community, the honesty. I would have missed out on being in a room full of people. Do you imagine what it's like to go to a family reunion, to go to a gathering, and everybody in there looks like you? They are walking the same walk that you are walking. Y'all, I would have missed out on that. Number one, are you going? And if you're going, number two, plan to get there and be comfortable. And number three, be present and in the moment. Be present and in the moment. Number one, are you going? Are you going? Right? Now, if you are going, and you didn't went on the website and you didn't did whatever it is that you're going to do, you didn't looked it up, you didn't make sure it was good. Number two, we're going to plan how to get there and be comfortable. And I want to say this to you all. There are people and there are organizations, right, that will help you get to your destination, to get to your goal. And that's what I brought back with. I'm gonna get to that in just a second, but that's what I brought back with me. The Titan Capri experience, we're gonna be helping individuals get there and be comfortable. Someone said number 2 and number 3 is the same, because if you go, you are present. And Exotic, I want to say to you, thank you for your comment, but they are not the same. I can go somewhere and not be present. I can go somewhere and be in the same room with you and be in my phone and be detached from what's going on. So they are not the same to me. They are not the same. I have been in spaces and places where I have been present, right? And so this is what I'm talking about. A lot of times people don't even want to talk about the fact that you went, you took up a space, and then here we go with the scholarships. This is what I don't like about this thing, and I think it's something that we need to change, and I'm going to work towards that in my own way, my part of the world. You have these scholarships, and the same people get these scholarships again and again and again, and they are there, but they are not present. Some of y'all might not like me for this morning, because there were a couple of people that I saw that were not present in the moment, because you've been there 1,500 times. So what's happening doesn't take effect on you. But let me tell you something. Let's rewind. My first time at SOS, I'm sitting there and I'm present. I got out my book and my pen. I am recording, saying note to self, blah, 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 because I'm present. I didn't plan all of this. I didn't travel all this way for me to be there and not be present. What am I going to do for my community? What am I going to do for me? Y'all, this SOS did so much for me. And in turn, I'm going to do that for my community. Y'all with me? Exotic said, you're absolutely right. Thank you so much for explaining that. I see what you mean. Yes, Exotic. Nothing against that, because I believe that if I touch foot down into a space, then I'm there. But it's two different things when you touch down, put your foot in a space, right? You with me? And you're not present. I was present. Let me tell y'all, everybody that was there, I don't know if I got to everybody, but when I tell you, I posted, okay, stranger who? Because I was talking to everybody. Hey, I'm Titan Capri. Nice to meet you. Hey, thank you so much for what you're doing. Congratulations on your award. Congratulations on what you're doing in your community. I see you. Congratulations on being on social media and doing that. Dominique was one. I've been seeing Dominique all over the place for years. And I finally got the chance in the flesh to meet her. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times, y'all, we don't know the change that we are affecting in our community on a global scale. Hey, beautiful. Good morning. Hey, beautiful. Good morning to you. So that's what I mean by that, right? That's what I'm talking about today. So y'all, I want to say this to y'all because I know we're coming up on time. I know I'm kind of past time this morning. I got off into it. So this is what I want to say to those advocates that are out there, right? That are planning on doing things, right? Want to be in spaces and places. SOS is one of those spaces and places for you to be. It was my first time, and it felt like a family reunion. It felt like it was something that I had been needing, but just hadn't had, right? You with me? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Sure, Exotic, I got you. I'm gonna come back around to it. Just stay with me for a second, okay? So, yes, indeed. I do recommend it, right? But also, I recommend that you plan. If you're going to go, that you plan. If you're going to go, that you plan and be comfortable. You're with me? Take all the variables out of the equation. I didn't have to worry about me flying there, where I'm going to lay my head, how comfortable. I knew that I was going to be comfortable because I planned for that. Now, I can't stop everything from happening, but this part is essential to who you are and what you are. Once you have started to travel, once you have started to be in spaces and places, once you have started to make a name for yourself, you got to make sure. Did I have to hustle in the beginning? Yes, I did. Did I have to do a BOGO? Did I have to do somebody's freaking fly miles? Did I have to beg, borrow, and then pay rob Peter to pay Paul? Yes, all of that. So I'm not telling you that you cannot still make a difference, right? But y'all, at some point, the hustle was taking its toll on me. So I had to be comfortable. I don't believe God put you on this earth for you to have to hustle. And y'all know what I mean by hustle, right? All the time. All right. Let's rewind. My first time at SOS. SOS is Saving Ourselves Symposium, right? And it's put on by the Southern AIDS Coalition, right? And Saving Ourselves Symposium, SOS, this is how Madrikes states that it is, right? And I'm reading from the book. Saving Ourselves Symposium is a gathering rooted in the legacy of Black brilliance, resilience, and innovation. We are thrilled to host you for this transformative experience as we boldly move Black to the future. Strategies, opportunities, and solutions. Now, here's the part right here. This year's theme is both a call to action and celebration. Call to action. I'm going to tell you, you're going to come in. We're going to give you a call to action, but we're going to celebrate. We're going to dance. We're going to have church. We're going to do all the things, right? As we confront the evolving challenges facing Black LGBTQIA plus communities in the South. We do so with vision, creativity, and an unshakable commitment to one another. So basically, SOS is a gathering, right, of like-minded spirits, entities, ancestors, so that we can do the work needed in this world. We can change the narrative, right? We can do that. It's a gathering. But it's not like your normal hustle and bustle of the conglomerates. Y'all with me? Yes, I recommend it. I recommend you go to Southern AIDS Coalition, right? And look at what they're doing. I ask that you check out here in Houston, organizations. I mentioned the Truth Project. I mentioned the Normal Anomaly. I mentioned the Mahogany Project. I mentioned SOSU, Saving Our Sisters United. I mentioned those individuals, right? Those organizations. I ask that you take a moment and then look into this. If you are out here advocating for your community, you must know who's in your community. You must know who is at the table. And you must know what organizations support what you're doing for your community. You got a question? Hit my inbox. You got a question? Ask the question in the comments, and I'll try to make sure that I answer it to the best of my ability. And if I can't answer it, then I know somebody that knows somebody. I got you. Yeah, there's so much more I want to do, but I'm trying not to be long-winded. I'm over 12 minutes already. So here's the thing. Saving Ourselves Symposium was great for my spirit, my knowledge, my understanding. It solidified where I'm at on this journey of life, advocacy, love, and honesty, right? I've been doing the Titan Capri experience for some time. And I believe that I want everybody to have a human experience. I don't want you to feel like you're just a number and we're just checking boxes. That's not what we're doing. I had no idea that I was even part of the symposium until I got there. But the universe, God has a way, the Spirit has a way of guiding you where you need to go. But I want you to understand where you're going, be prepared and be comfortable. You with me? And be present. This is not the last you're going to hear from me. I got some ideas and I'm going to put them forward. And I want to talk to all those advocates out there that have ever wanted to do, that haven't heard of it, like 504 Girl said. Like individuals like yourself here, Michelle, asking what is it and things like that. And see, y'all, this is what I'm saying about community, right? Community, we have all of these pockets and these places and spaces that most of our community don't know about. You with me? And here's the other thing too. You might not be able to do all the days of a convention or a symposium. But let's plan. You might not be able to do all, but you could probably do 2. Right? If we plan for it, we budget for it. You know what I mean? Where there's a will, there's a way. So please, all of my advocates, we're all advocates, right? So when I say all of my advocates, I mean all of y'all, right? Look at where you're at. Look at what's happening in your communities. Y'all know I say all the time, you're my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. Look at what's happening because it will affect you, even though, right, you may be adjacent or far away from whatever that is. This current climate, the political climate, all the things that are happening, our rights, legislation, and all of this stuff, right? And I'm saying it like that because that's how you look at it. When you see it on TV, oh, I'm turning the channel. All this stuff, it affects us all. I stand here and I identify as a Black gay man who is HIV positive and celebrating 20 years, right? But I am also a father. My daughter will be 29 this year. I'm also a veteran of 8 years, U.S. Army. I'm also a homeowner. I own a car. I have insurance. I pay taxes. I also am a part of communities intersecting. You feel me? So y'all, I can't stand back and say to you that Titan can't do this. I feel that that's my power, my position, and my purpose. And my purpose to all of you out there that are advocating for you is to be you. That's the purpose. To be who God made you to be. To lean in on those powers. Be in position. Be present. Be in position. And understand why you are here. Now, not everybody is going to be on the forefront. Dominique, the other Dominique, right? Saving Ourselves Symposium, the Normal Anomaly, Southern AIDS Coalition, Gilead, the Elton John AIDS Foundation, Community Education Group, Thera, NASDAQ, all of the Compass Initiative, they are on the forefront because they are there for a reason. Some of us think that we can never get to that place, right? But I want to say this to you. I was once in the back of the room. I was once begging somebody to tell me what's going on. I was once asking, screaming at the top of my lungs, but nobody could hear me. And that's because I was doing it to impress, to make sure that I was doing it their way. I was copying them when all along I needed to stand in my own. I needed to be who God made me to be. I needed to find my footing and get my niche, right? And you know what it was? It was when I stopped trying to be everybody else and started being who I was. You with me? Was it easy? No. Did it take a while? Yes. Will it be greater later? Most definitely. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't know my journey, that I have not had stigma and trauma along this journey. So I'm not going to play that game and tell you no. I will say yes. Is it worth it? Yes. Will you be amongst people that are going to support and uplift and take you from point A to point Z? Yes. But you got to be who you are in this. Saving Our Souls Symposium. I said it again. Y'all, I am so sorry. Whew. Y'all got me getting emotional. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all got me emotional. Whew. Y'all, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to get out of here. Saving Ourselves Symposium. It's worth it. I ask that if you have any other questions, hit my inbox. I had no idea that I was going to witness, enjoy, love all that was happening at this symposium. I had no idea that I was already in the space. When you take back your power, some say you've given it up. I don't believe you gave it up. I just believe that it's not visible, right? Things happen to us, and sometimes it pushes our power out of our sight. Know your power. Take it back. Understand your position. Understand your position. Your position may not be my position, but know your position. And number 3, the third P, be on purpose. Be who God made you to be. Use those gifts and blessings that you have. Understand that you are unique in that. You are unique in that. Hit me up. I want to see you at the next Saving Ourselves Symposium. Hit me up. We may be able to plan and make sure that you're comfortable. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for always showing up for me. I appreciate you. Sometimes navigating these waters of advocacy, sometimes they will break you down. Sometimes they will make you feel some kind of way. But I am thankful to have you all, my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. I am thankful to have your sweet spirits, your knowledgeable spirits. I am thankful to have you all. Okay? Indeed. Indeed. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace and blessings to you. I know I wasn't able to get to the commercials, y'all. Whew. Let me take a moment. Let me take a moment because I need to do this because they've been getting on my case that I just don't. Look, y'all, sometimes I get a little beside myself and I be like, and then I don't do the commercials. So let me do the commercials real quick. And then my Aunt Sandy, the Reverend Dr. Sandy Bailey Gwynn, is going to be here this weekend. And I want to make a couple of announcements about the things that she's doing with that. We are community. We support each other. We show up each other. So hold on. I'm going to do that. Y'all stay with me for a second. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go on and play these commercials. That's what I'm going to do. Can we do that? Okay. Okay. All right. I know, y'all. I know. I'm over time. Hopefully we can do it really quickly and be good. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay.
Please join host Titan Capri for Titan in the Morning on Bullet and Flight Radio. Your story, our station. My name is Titan Capri, and I would love to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch.
Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you, I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t-shirts. I even have a Titan Capri Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there. All right, y'all, we are back. So look, y'all, I know that on TikTok and Instagram, you can't see the commercial. I know you all can hear it. TikTok, going over to my shop. I have mugs, travel mugs, socks, t-shirts, all of the good stuff over there. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, I'll put the actual link into the comments. And so, yes, y'all, yeah, y'all, man, I got to do better, y'all. I get all emotional and stuff. I got to do better. But so let me see here. Okay. Mo said that I'm definitely checking it out. Houston, not far. I'm in Texas too. Dallas, Fort Worth. Indeed. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Mo said, be on purpose. Indeed. Thank you so much. Right. And thank you for showing up to encourage us. Love you. Indeed. What, Mo? You still got your journal? Okay, come on. Hey, Drew. Good morning. Drew said, I love the show, Titan. Thank you for uplifting us. Indeed, Drew. Thank you so much. Onyx, hey, sis. Hey. Good morning. I love you too. I love you too. All right, y'all. Every Tuesday and Thursday, Agent hold on. Agent said, thank you for your service. Thank you for that. Agent said, that's all. Okay. Look, look, Michelle, thank you so much. Love you and miss you as well. Love you. The King said, good morning, Positive King. Good morning, Positive King. He said, good morning, Positive. I'm a king. Yes, indeed. All right. And thank you, Exotic, for your comments. Thank you, Beautiful. Thank you all for being here. Big Tamika X, thank you for being here. Mama Bear, thank you for being here. Selena, thank you for being here. Lucy Lou, Toya, I'm just kind of go through Nephew, all of that. Thank you so much. Dominique, thank you so much. Mo, thank you so much. Keisha, thank you so much. Miss Gwen, thank you so much. 504 Girl, thank you so much. James, thank you so much. Who do we have? Ashley, thank you so much. Daniel, thank you so much. Tina, thank you so much. BB, thank you so much. King, thank you so much. Toya, Kimberly, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm sorry, look, I'm a little overwhelmed this morning, but thank y'all so much. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's Titan in the Morning. And I just want to say thank you all for being who you are and loving me the way that you love me and being in community and being part of my village, my tribe, my gang. Y'all, thank y'all so much. All right, Mo, I know, right? Everybody say they need this fan. Let me go ahead on and get these in the shop so y'all can get them. Okay, look, we're gonna get you. Okay. All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be gravy. I love y'all. And yes. Okay, yes, indeed. The shop is fire. Thank you so much. Go ahead, grab you something. Here's another thing before I get out of here, y'all. I love to acknowledge you if you want. If you get something from the shop, purchase something. If you would like, I'm asking for consent to take a picture with it and then send it to me. It would be awesome. I would love that. Just showing solidarity in the community and showing support. I would love it. So take care and be blessed, y'all. My first time at SOS was a blessing. It was a privilege. I was so honored to be there. I will be going back. And this won't be the last you've heard of Saving Ourselves Symposium. Y'all take care. Y'all be blessed. Until next time. I love y'all. Hey, we had a good time, didn't we? We would like to thank you for tuning in today and thank you in advance for tuning in the future. If you would like to contact me for any questions, comments, and or concerns about the show, the community that I serve, and the advocacy work that I'm doing, please scan the QR code above or send an email directly to titan.capri@gmail.com. Now, if that doesn't work for you, just put Titan Capri in any search engine or bar, and I am sure that you will find it. Until next time, y'all be great.